Kendrick Lamar has been away for 5 years and he's come back with a new album. I mean, he is a lyrical genius. He uses words in different ways, and I'm going to be doing the psychosexuals for the song Die Hard, featuring Blast and Amanda Rifa or Rifa. I'm saying it the two ways because I don't know which way you pronounce it, girl. I don't want to make no mistakes with your name. I've got to give you that respect. I'm just going to give you a disclaimer now, guys. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm a trainee sex and relationship therapist. Listen, it's my 2-year course. Yeah, it's finished, guys. All I'm going to do is one more thing. Actually, 2. And then, okay, actually 3. Sooner or later, that trainee bill will be kicked out of the window and I'll just be your latest sex and relationship therapist. Yeah, I will be. But for now, guys, I have to use that disclaimer because you know I want no problems. Because I'm going to be using the psychosexuals that I learned in regards to sexology, in regards to the human mind when it comes to sex. And I'm going to apply it to popular culture, popular music. He uses his music to kind of communicate how he's feeling to his fans. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to understand what his motivations are and his background and his way he thinks and all them psychosexuals that links to the fans that follow him and have been calling him a lyrical genius before I started calling him that today. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yes. Okay. So I pop the pain away, I slay the pain away. It could be that he's talking about feeling some sort of pain and feeling to ease it in a certain way and pop the pain away. I don't know if that's associated with medication that he was taking or anything like that. I'm not saying that's the case, I'm just saying how it sounds. It could be so many things. So, okay, some of these things. Anyway, yeah. Ask your voice. It's beautiful. Basically, he must have been going through things when he was away for 5 years. And he's hoping that he can right those wrongs now. He can fight those demons. He can put them to rights. Is it too late? Is it too late to kind of cancel all the things I've done to you and be the person you want me to be? I know I made you wait. Basically, maybe it is that my girl was waiting for a long ass time. Like, there's been so many episodes of him doing things that she didn't like. But the other one that could be is if he's talking about his infidelity. If it's up, potentially, if the ting-a-ling up there is up, please just still to stay down for me. Like, please. Yeah. Okay. That's a god. Okay. I know what Serafina is. I'm just wondering why it's in the song. Serafina has a numerological number, which is 6, which is also a quite significant number in people's realms of mind. I'll just move on. I like your voice, Amanda. I don't know the melodic phrases of the musical industry's language, so I'm just going to say it my way. It sounds nice, nice and whimsical, very flowy. Yeah, it's nice, it's sweet. Comment down below what you guys think. Tell me what you think. Let's share ideas. I want to know what you guys are thinking and what it can mean to other people listening to it. If they've been through situations like this and whether this song would resonate with them. Depending on what you're going through is what you'll resonate in a song. If you are in love, or if you are feeling the feelings of love, or if you are feeling the feelings of joy and enjoyment, you can feel it in the song and you'll relate to it and you'll sing it more with passion when it gets to those sides of the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? You've linked what's going on in your lives to the song and you've married it. And that's where the sexualization comes into it, guys. You see how I linked it all together? Yeah. Here's the man of the hour. It's coming up. He's coming up right now. He's coming up. Oh, gosh. What's with these adverts in between songs, please? What is this? Trust me, can I trust you? Don't judge me. I wonder when I lost my way. That was a lyrical slide into his mind. I mean, he just sounds like he's asking his wife or his partner if he's able to express himself, maybe confess all the things he's been getting up to without her getting vexed with him. Speaking to a lot of men, I hear that they don't feel heard sometimes. I really do. And I understand and I empathize with them in that respect. So I don't know if that reference in regards to can I trust you, don't judge me, or in regards to the fact that he's going to confess that he has an addiction And yeah, can you not judge me? Or he could be talking to his fans. Of course, I can't leave you guys out. I mean, I got to give them a bit of psychosexuals as well. In terms of the love that they have, it's a different type of love. Obviously, it's by force acts of service, whether you like it or not, in regards to the love language, because I mean, he's producing, you're consuming, you know? But also it's the love language of he fills gaps in your spaces of your lives when you're doing whatever the heck you're doing and you're listening to Mr. Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a double message. And now to his fans, it sounds like he's saying he's going to reveal whatever he's got to reveal. I just hope you're not going to kind of talk no nonsense in the social media platforms. Can you see the little nuances of the understandings of the psychosexual that's going on there? But then when he says, I wonder where I lost my way, he could be talking about, I wonder when it first started that I even had the mindset to cheat. Do you get what I mean? When that whole concept started for me. If this is a love song, like I said, because there's so many different layers, it's like an onion. You can cut it in so many different ways. Yeah. And use it in all different types of stews, you know. You can use it in some light soup. You can use it in some umuku. You can use it in some you kind of saying, oh, this thing, consomme. Yeah, consomme. You can use the onion in so many ways, and this song is like that. And you know, you can drink, if you went to Ghana, I'm sure you went and tasted our cuisines. Yeah, you did. So all your song can be cut up in those different ways of cuisines you went and ate with the onion of the song that you've created. You know what I'm saying? Because you can, like I said, there's so many different symbols I hear. Not just a love symbol, but also, as I said, speaking to his fans, speaking to maybe other sides of him that we don't necessarily see clearly. Or his behavior might be seen as being compulsive. And, you know, when I talk about sexual addiction, I would relate to it more as being a compulsive sexual behavior in regards to the compulsivity of it being linked to something that might have happened in your past, and sex is how you use whatever happened in your past that maybe you are uncomfortable with, or you have some trauma there with, and you're using sex as a way. So ain't no saving face this time. It sounds like he's just going to bear it all to her. I'm going to just tell you, yeah, this is what I was doing, girl. I was doing this here when I went to this club and this gig. I was doing this there when I went to this. I was doing this when I was swimming at that elite place there. In the yacht, I was like getting like, you know, twerked on. I think that's what he meant. He's going to just, no saving face. He's going to tell her all the actions he's been doing. You know, if he's trying to be better in his behavior and not cheat on her anymore, like, I hope you can see that I'm fighting off these demons that make me do what I shouldn't do. His meaning of having too much sex has been that demons are what he needs to fight to get out of that. And the feeling of the deep, the feeling of the deep. There's so many meanings to that, isn't there? It could be deep as in penetration, let me be honest with you. I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to sugarcoat things here. It could be a sexual act of penetration, and my past won't keep me from my best. And even in the way he melodicalized that saying, we're going to tap into that and talk about that and use that for our own lives. Yeah. My past ain't going to tell me or dictate to me how my future's going to be. Are you nuts? What bonkers and nonsense would that be? So I felt like there's a bit of grandiose there in a certain type of way. And it sounds quite religious in its connotation. So it's two ways you can look at it. You can look at it that he's the center of a religion, or he's at the center of his worries of the world for him, or the meaning of worries for him in the world as being, could he potentially risk it all for another stranger, and that which will then affect his, you know, his relationship again. And it sounds like he has some sort of affiliation to Nipsey Hussle, like, but then I'm wondering, is he referring to Nipsey Hussle's wife? But then why reference London? There seems to be some intertwining link between Kendrick Lamar and Nipsey Hussle. And I also like the notion of the lyrics being said in a way that I don't ever kind of attune my psychosexuals to in hip-hop styles. But I think I need to, because I'm liking the entendre. Double entendre. I forgot the double bit. I like the double entendres of the conversations of the lyrics of the rappings. Yeah, I like it, Kendrick. I like it.